It's time for another wrestling predictions video. Let's go. Broken mic edition. I'm using a headset mic because my main microphone is broken, so the next few videos probably will sound like this. I am so sorry. AEW Revolution is this Sunday, so let's go through some predictions, baby. Kicking things off, we got the 8-man All-Star Scramble match. It was going to be the Meat Madness match, but some people got injured or weren't cleared still, like a Keith Lee and a Miro, probably something like that. So they shoved a few other names in there like Chris Jericho and Hook and Brian Cage, and we're just going to have an all-star scramble match, which I'm fine with. I would have loved the Meat Madness match, but if they can't get all the people they want in it, might as well save it for another date and time, I guess. But, we got Chris Jericho, Powerhouse Hobbs, Lance Archer, Wardlow, Hook, Brian Cage, and either Penta, Brian Keith, or somebody else. There's qualifying matches on Collision, and on Rampage, it's Matt Sydal versus someone from CMLL, I believe. So maybe we'll see some luchadors thrown in there. While I would really love for like a Brian Cage or a Lance Archer to win this match, I think this is Wardlow's match to win. I believe he was the first person to kind of openly say, I can face any big threat in AEW, no one's going to beat me. And then they made the Meat Madness match a thing, and so, Wardlow was kind of the first name to be thrown in there, and I think he should win this match to gain momentum, so maybe he could end up facing the AEW World Champion down the line. So I'm going with Wardlow to win the All-Star Scramble. Now we got some tag team action with FTR going up against Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli from the BCC, the Blackpool Combat Club. I think this is going to be a fight, a very, brawl-filled tag team match. I think it's going to be really good. More than a TV time limit match. I think they'll probably go 30 minutes instead of 20. It'll be fun. I hope we don't see another draw, but a draw could lead to another big match between these two teams, which I wouldn't mind. It really is a toss-up between these two teams. I think any team could walk away the winner. Whichever tag team loses, I don't think they're going to lose any stock or momentum. So, while I would probably give it to FTR since they're the tag team guys, I think I'm going to give it to Jon Moxley and Claudio. I think they're going to scrap their way to a W. Maybe we'll get another tag match down the line. Maybe a stipulation will be added, and then FTR will win. But for this Revolution tag match, I'm going with Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. And now we have a certified match of the decade candidate, Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita. This is gonna slap. I cannot wait for this match. It will probably be match of the night, and it's Ospreay's first AEW match as an officially signed talent, so it only makes sense for Ospreay to win. There will be something after the match where it ruffles the feathers within the Don Callas family. So, I'm not a big fan of Don Callis, but I like everybody involved. So either way, this match is going to slap, and Will Ospreay is definitely going to win. The TNT Championship is on the line. Daniel Garcia is challenging Christian Cage. And while I would really love Daniel Garcia to win, maybe an Adam Copeland interference causes Christian to lose the championship. But also Adam Copeland could interfere and maybe do a little bit of not a heel turn, but kind of show that he's not here to make friends anymore, and he might attack Daniel Garcia. That's just something that's running through my head. So while I would love a Daniel Garcia victory, him dancing with that TNT Championship, he deserves the TNT Championship. I think I gotta give it to my father and your father, Christian Cage. He is just amazing. While he doesn't need the TNT Championship, it kind of fits him, and maybe a huge up-and-coming babyface should take it off of him. That could be Daniel Garcia, but I don't think he's quite there yet. While I could see Daniel Garcia taking the title off of Christian Cage, I think Christian is going to hang on to the TNT title for just a little bit longer. Eddie Kingston is defending the Continental Crown against Bryan Danielson, and whether Kingston wins or loses this match, he wants Danielson to show him respect and shake his hand. Will that happen? We'll have to wait and find out. As much as I would love for Bryan Danielson to hold a title in AEW before he kind of officially retires or slows down like he says he will, I don't think he needs to be the one to beat Kingston. I think Kingston is going to hold on to the Continental Crown Championship for a little while longer. It really doesn't do anything to have Danielson win this championship here. Let Eddie hang on to it. Maybe Danielson will shake his hand and then flip him off right afterward. Whether he does or doesn't, I don't know. I'm going for Eddie Kingston to win, though. The International Championship is on the line. We have Orange Cassidy defending against Roderick Strong. I think Roderick Strong could actually be the one to do it. Orange Cassidy always defending that International Championship. You never know when he's going to lose it until a very notable threat comes for his championship. And Roderick Strong, they've been building to this match for about a month and a half now. The Undisputed Kingdom attacking best friends and all of, Orange Cassidy's closest allies. So I think this is where Roderick Strong takes the title off Orange Cassidy. As much as I would love for Orange to hold that title forever and ever, I think if he's going to lose it, it should probably be to someone like Roderick Strong. You could have Wardlow win the Scramble match, Strong win the International Championship, and it'll really elevate Undisputed Kingdom. So sadly, I do think Roderick Strong is going to take it from Orange Cassidy. Timeless Toni Storm defending against Deonna Purrazzo. It could end up being one of the best AEW women's matches ever, and I'm all here for it. While I think Deonna Purrazzo just showed up to the company, could easily win it and start off her AEW career hot, I think some timeless Toni Storm shenanigans are going to unfold and Toni Storm is going to end up retaining. As much as I would love to see Deonna Purrazzo win the championship, it would feel kind of weird for her to debut and immediately win the championship. I think Toni Storm is going to hold on to the title a little bit longer, and maybe we'll get a rematch down the line. Sting will have his final match teaming with Darby Allin to face the Young Bucks in a tornado tag team match. This should be all sorts of crazy. It's a tornado tag, so they're going to be all over the place. I could see them going through the crowd, backstage, off of ladders, through tables, hitting them with chairs and bats, all the good stuff. It's going to be a great send-off for Sting. And with that being said, it would be, kind of typical to have the Young Bucks be the big assholes here to set them up for a big W, but then Sting gets the spotlight at the end of the show or something where he waves to the fans, cuts a little promo. But I think we're going to go the route of the heroes beating the villains, because the Young Bucks, they've been looking like assholes in their whole EVP characters the past couple of months. So I think Sting and Darby are going to get a huge feel-good win over the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. And Sting is, maybe shed a few tears, cut a promo, say goodbye to the crowd, officially retire, and I think it's going to be a wonderful moment. I think the match is going to be awesome, especially since Darby Allin and Sting have been hyping it up on interviews the past couple of days. I do think we're going to get a feel-good win here, and Sting and Darby will win. If Sting's final match isn't the main event, we still have the triple threat for the AEW World Championship to look forward to. We have Swerve Strickland and Hangman Page going after Samoa Joe's AEW Championship. While I do think everyone would love a Swerve Strickland victory here, I actually think Samoa Joe's going to retain here by pinning Hangman. That way Swerve Strickland can come up and say, hey, I didn't get pinned, you didn't beat me, let's have a match for the title one-on-one. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Samoa Joe will retain by pinning Hangman, but Swerve Strickland's going to have a reason to get a rematch, stay in the top of the rankings, and then at Double or Nothing, or maybe even at Big Business. Seems like it's going to be a big night for AEW, so you could have Swerve versus Samoa Joe there for the championship. But at Revolution, Samoa Joe's walking out of this triple threat, the AEW World Champion. And there you have it. Those are my predictions for AEW Revolution 2024. Card looks great. Every match looks fun and exciting. Knowing AEW, they'll probably add a few more matches on the card. Maybe a TBS championship match between Julia Hart and Willow Nightingale. That'd be pretty cool. Thank you for watching. Again, sorry for the broken mic, and I gotta use this little headset thing right here. If the audio sucks, can't really do much about it. I'll get a new mic soon. But if you did make it to the end, I appreciate you checking out this video. Like and subscribe for more content and other crap, I guess. And I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.